What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Night. About to get on one of these things, you feel me? We go to watch. Not watch, man. I gotta excuse your boy's appearance, man. Just took a little man out the shower. Had to lay him down for his nappity nap. But yeah, that boy Ren just dropped some heat. It's gotta be heat, bro, because it's running the numbers up. I peep. And Ren has been goddamn flooring it these days too, bro. I've been peeping the work he been putting in, dog. We've done a few reactions up on the Patreon. I think we've dropped those reactions, and I think we dropped those reactions on the channel too, man. But Ren is he a bully. He's here to stay, and the man is gifted, right? But yeah, he dropped Kujo Beatdown Thursday. I'd imagine I'm gonna drop this tomorrow on Friday. So yeah, we here though. Before we tap in, like always, man, peep the drip, the merch, shop StevieNight.com. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed if you think you are subscribed. And time out. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on in a bit. Kujo Beatdown, let's go. Okay.
Trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out there test me right. I'm trying to find the path and forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't highway number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope that can't talk from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec. Cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez, when I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
I like it. He called himself out. You know what I'm saying? Always taking the moral high ground and shit, but bro, you just saying this shit is a cover, dog. You pissed off inside, motherfucker. So let's see that heat, bro. Let's see that heat. It's like the little alter ego type shit, bro. Does Ren go by a different moniker as well, or is it just Ren talking to Ren? Do we got like some Slim Shady Marshall shit going on right now? You know what I'm saying? What's his alter ego name? But I fuck with it, bro. Let's get it.
Fuck it. Don't try to struggle, hear me out. See, I'm on your side, really. Well, I was, till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy, of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take us, still the empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by, poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
What's the Kujo shit? Am I missing something? Who the fuck is Kujo? I thought it was gonna be Kujo like the dog Kujo. Y'all gotta fill the gaps in for me, bruh.
From me big, then I'll take from you too. Shut up, slut, you said enough. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Well, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, you know, I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad, I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me.
Oh, he's talking to somebody, bruh. Hold on. I seen he dropped a video talking about something. I'm gonna peep that right after this. Maybe that's gonna give me, you know what I mean, some more insight, dog. But it's definitely some heat directed to somebody. Kujo Beatdown. Who the fuck is Kujo? Does cuz look like Kujo?
They free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now how a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thieves lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the daughter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, with a girlfriend too, Mrs.
Damn, Rin. I'm gonna call that motherfucker that Rin. Like, that's his alter ego for me, bro. You got Rin, you got Rin. You like him chopping these motherfuckers' heads off, bro. Cause who was it where he like took the high ground beefing with somebody way back when we thought he had some heat, right? So whoever the fuck Kujo is, bro, like, hey, you must have did some shit, dog, because Ren's a nice guy, bro. Ren's a nice guy, bro. How you piss Ren off, bro? It's like, damn, how you get fired in your day off? Like, how the fuck you piss Ren off, bro? You did some shit, boy. And your girl could get it too, bro. All right, Ren.
Then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, with a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part one, it's even worse than part two.
I did not see that coming, bro. You got somebody else back there? Oh, turn the light off. The views expressed in this video are for creative purposes. Any issues I have will be dealt with on a personal basis. I do not condone abuse or bullying. Cap, bro. You just got to say that to save face, bro. I see a bit, dog. All right, let's go to his page. And he had dropped a video talking about something. Why Sick Boy is off all streaming platforms. YouTube, the Kujo Beats and Ren situation. And this bitch is 35 minutes long though, bro. God damn, you got Cliff Notes? Are there Cliff Notes?
This is a video that I never ever really wanted to have to make, but it's very important for me that I do. All the time, artists all over the world pour their souls into their work, and that work is tainted by money or greed. A lot of you will have been asking me the question why Sick Boy has disappeared now, as well as YouTube on streaming services. It's a video that was very close to me. It's a video that told my story about my health. It's a video that told the story of many other people who have been gaslit by the medical community. It's a story of greed in the music industry, ironically, funnily enough. It's also a song that I poured tens of thousands of pounds into for a music video, for promotion. It was also the leading title of the only #1 album that I've got, so I was very, very proud of it. And we'll no longer have that song, guys. And I want to go into the reasons why. Also, I do recommend sticking around to the end of this video, because I've got a very exciting announcement about all of this that relates to all of this right at the end. People who have been following me for a while, they'll know the sort of person I am. They know the principles that I have, and they'll know how I treat other independent artists. So they'll know why it was so important for me to have to make this video. And I want this to be as unbiased as possible. Obviously, I'm emotionally affected by it, and that may leak in, right? But I want to share entire clips of these conversations so there can be no doubt. Also, if Kujo and his girlfriend want to share any more screenshots of either of those conversations, I encourage them to, because I believe that this should all be public knowledge, so there can be no doubt. Rather than taking people's words from it, I would like them just to see transparently what has happened here. To give context for all of this, back in 2022, I buy a beat from BeatStars, right? For anyone who doesn't know, BeatStars is a platform that connects producers to artists who need beats. I do produce most of my own work, but I wanted to find some hip-hop beats for inspiration. What I would usually do is buy a beat, arrange it slightly differently, tweak it myself, add my own vocals, add my own layers and stuff like that. I find this banging beat, right, from a producer called Kujo Beats, which I buy an unlimited license for. This is all very important to keep in mind.
Receipts.
Later on, right? I buy an unlimited license, which means that I am able to put it on all streaming platforms and get as many streams as I want, and all recording on platforms like YouTube, etc. Right? After I do this, I send my YouTube guy that I work with, and I send the publishing team an email just giving them a heads up, being like, yo guys, I bought this beat, they need to be registered correctly, content ID needs to be turned off. I'll put a clip of that. I'm putting screenshots of those messages here, just in case Kujo claims I never did this. I did do this. I also went the extra mile and messaged the team and said, look, we need to credit him on Spotify credits and stuff like that as well, because sometimes artists don't always fully credit producers. I think that I forgot to do it in the YouTube description for like the first month or two, and then I updated it, and then he was fully credited the whole time, right? That was just a lapse, because there was a lot going on. I was in Canada treating and stuff. But anyway, he was credited fully, like, very soon in, everywhere. And as far as I was aware, registered everywhere. So I don't think anything of it, right? Also, in the BeatStars contract, it says very clearly that the person selling you the beat has to own the beat. And if there are any elements of the beat that he doesn't own, he has to let you know. This is very important to remember for what is to follow as well, right? So yeah, I think there's no problems. I buy the beat. I record a song, and this is before things have blown up with my music, so I'm still pretty underground artist at this point. I record the track, put it out. I even get a message from him at some point, which is also important to remember because of the hypocrisy of this whole situation. That's like, wicked, I love the track. Okay? Remember that too. Before I begin, I just want to add this. I have no problem with BeatStars. I think they're a very innovative company who actually help people make art, which I'm very, very passionate about. I think the contracts and the things you're getting into could be clearer, because we're now in a situation negotiating older tracks bought from BeatStars. I would love to talk to the if anyone from there is watching, I imagine they will be at some point. I would love to talk to the CEO, founder of BeatStars, face to face. Just because I want to understand how something like this could have happened, and I want to understand why it escalated the way it did, because from what I've heard, he's someone who cares a lot about artists, and someone who creates a platform like that, I think must be very passionate about music. I'd love to chat to you if you're listening, and I'd love to figure out why this happened and how we can stop things like this happening in the future. I also think that there needs to be a bit more stringent checks on if people are selling unlicensed samples, because then things tend to get a little bit sticky like they have here. Anyway, that's it. I have no problem with BeatStars, because I'm not interested in going to war with them, because I think that it's really cool that there's a platform like that exists for artists and producers to be connected. Just thought I'd put that out there and make that clear. Right, so I arrive home from Canada after a 1.5 year long treatment of treating brain damage and autoimmunity, which a lot of you will know if you've been following my journey. And I'm expecting a nice 2 weeks with my mates before I do my first ever solo show in 5 years because of my health. So I'm just like, I want a nice chill time. I want to be able to focus on rehearsing and stuff. Very early on, I wake up to a message saying, yo, your song Sick Boy has been taken down. So I look at it, and sure enough, it's been copyright striked from this guy Kujo Beats' channel. And initially I'm like, oh, this just must be some automatic fuck up. So like, I don't take it too seriously. I send him a message like, yo, there must have been a technical error or something here. No response for 2 days. So I'm like, what's going on? So I check his channel, and then I see a comment of that beat that he licensed me, and I see a comment that's like, Ren has left me no choice. I'm sorry that I had to do this. And I'm like, okay, so this was intentional. Like, what? Like, the last conversation I had with this guy was months ago, with him being like, yo, big up your work, it's sick. So I'm like super confused about it. So I send him another email like, dude, what's going on? Again, I get absolutely no response. So I put a comment in his YouTube comment section, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get hold of you. Why are you ignoring me? Like, I just want to resolve this amicably. What's going on?
Hey man, want to understand what's going on with this dispute. I thought you had been credited fairly everywhere. If you hadn't been, it's totally my bad. I was going through brain damage treatment at the time of your message, but I thought I'd updated it all correctly. In regards to the sample, we got a message saying that the sample of the choir had not been cleared, but I had nothing to do with what happened. Next, that was my publisher. They just told me they were dealing with it, and I heard nothing about it since, so I'm really confused as to what's going on, but I let us sort it out so everyone's happy, because I don't want, for your sake or mine, for this to end, for this to need to get legal, because it's such a pain in the ass and costly things to happen. If you could let me know who on my team you'd be talking to and what they've said, I'll get it on. Because if it's something they've done wrong on their end, I want to resolve it ASAP so everyone is happy. I just really try to focus on music and stay out of all the business things. So I had no idea there was an ongoing dispute going on. I just got forwarded some comments from you replying to someone, which I was kind of surprised about.
On. Finally, I get a response on Instagram, and for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put all of these responses in their full form so that there can be no doubt as to what happened. I'm just going to read out like the key moments and explain the key moments. But if anyone's like interested in deep diving so there can be no doubt as to what's happened here, feel free to pause it. If Kujo and his girlfriend, like I said, feel like I've left anything out, they're welcome to post it. I have nothing to hide about this situation. So he responds and he tells me that he's been talking to my lawyer for months, which I have no idea about. I've been in Canada. And he seems like quite a nice...
Hey, Ren, I'm really sorry that it came to this. I especially asked my legal rep not to request a strike since I wanted to avoid this type of situation. My rep has been in contact with your lawyer, who has been exceedingly incompetent in handling of this situation. Again, I'm sorry for this total cock up, and I hope you're doing okay. We have been in negotiations for many months, and he has yet to come forward with reasonable terms according to industry standards. So yeah, I'd say talk to and see what he says. I'm still waiting on updates from my rep at Beatmasters. I had no idea at all you were even talking to. He should have told you. Okay.
My lawyer for months, which I have no idea about. I've been in Canada. And he seems like quite a nice guy initially, so I'm like, okay, maybe this has all just been a misunderstanding. I remember even saying to like Connor and that, I was like, this has probably just been a misunderstanding and something's gone wrong here. Don't worry. He seems like you're alright, dude. We will sort this out. But then after that little exchange, I noticed a comment in the YouTube comment section on his video saying that I'm lying about the situation.
The wall coming from Ren, sick boy. I have waited over a year for Ren and his team to follow the terms of the contract they signed for this beat. During this whole period, I have not issued any strikes with the faith that they would make things right. I asked my legal rep not to issue strikes initially, as I had hoped Ren and his team would do the right thing. Unfortunately, they have delayed and avoided providing any reasonable terms to my team with shamefully long periods of silence. Respect the terms of the contract. Don't spread the misinformation. Don't lie.
When I thought that we like on the same page here, so I pull him up on it, and he's like, "Oh no, I didn't say you were lying." When he clearly did. That should have been like the first red flag for me, but still giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, maybe another misunderstanding. Anyway, so I contact my lawyer to find out what the hell's happening. Because
you hope me and my team will do the right thing. I don't even know what the issue is. I'm really not trying to damage your image, bro. Can you explain it to me? Okay, let me go edit the comment and I'll get back to you right away.
Another misunderstanding. Anyway, so I contact my lawyer to find out what the hell's happening because I'm in the dark about all of this situation. And he explains to me that I've been sold a beat with a stolen sample, with an unlicensed sample, and that the Bulgarian choir sample owners had chased him and gone, look, you've used this beat without permission, you've used this sample without permission, and so you need to give us 50% of the publishing split. And what my lawyer's done, because we were sold a beat in good faith and it wasn't actually cleared, he's reached out to Kujo and gone, look, I think you need to absorb this for selling this in bad faith, basically. And they've gone, no, we're not going to absorb that. And then it's escalated, and they've, I think because my lawyer was being slightly slow with the responses, they also, keep in mind, I don't know any of this is happening right now. To get my attention, they issue a copyright strike on the video, which affects my YouTube channel, by the way, and the video gets taken down as a form of leverage, which is a bizarre way of dealing with things, I think, because it would have been a good idea to contact me, maybe, like anyone first, if this was getting so, like, blown up. Like, maybe the lawyers, maybe Kujo could have actually reached out to me, the artist. Nobody did. So I found that a bit bizarre. Any fucking way. Then I read another comment that Kujo's...
We can talk on IG or email if you want. I've been in negotiation with your lawyer for months without receiving any satisfactory response. You have yet to pay me the royalties you owe, and I think it's cowardly of you to pretend like you have done nothing wrong.
Posted calling me a coward to pay the royalties he's owed, and I'm like, what royalty? That's also, in my head, the publishers are just paying him the money, and now the situation has to change until everyone agrees on it. But I wasn't even privy to that conversation about what a fair split should be yet. So I was like,
yeah, all right, I get it, and I see why Ren had all of the smoke for a motherfucker taking food out of his mouth, tarnishing his image, and just, on some hoe shit, bro, because Ren don't even get down like that. Right? It makes sense why he took the moral high ground with that rap beef, because that rap beef was on some bullshit. But now we talking about some real shit now, you feel me? So yeah, I get what he putting down. And I love it. We got a rap beef with Ren, and Ren is a goddamn monster. He gave you a whole motion picture, alter egos, venom, you know what I'm saying, vitriol, poison, bitch, I'm going to kill you, motherfucker. So yeah, I fuck with it, bro. I fucks with it, bro. If I missed anything, if there's anything else in the video I need to see that's like, you know, a viral moment in the damn video, or, you know, adds more context, let me know. I peep. But, you know what I'm saying, I get the vibe, and I see why. Like I said, I see why Ren trying to take Kujo head off and his bitch too. Oh no, I want to see what his bitch said. Do we say that in? I want to see what Kujo bitch said. Let's just go to the most viewed part.
Click on the profile, I realise that it's Kujo's girlfriend, so I immediately...
Boom! Y'all messy, bro.
The funniest thing about that call is Kujo was on it. He did not say a single word. Even when I, like, addressed him with questions, his lawyer would interject and go, I can answer that. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to talk to the person who's, like, you know, like an adult. I want to talk to this person. And then my lawyer even... There's even a moment where my lawyer's like, look, I want to address this question to Kujo. Do you actually feel like this situation is fair? He says nothing, and the lawyer interjects again. So for that whole call, which, you know, took about half an hour, 40 minutes, he didn't say a single word. And I thought that was disrespectful, given the circumstances. He later claimed that it was because he doesn't legally know enough and it should be between the lawyers. But no, man, like... regardless of your legal knowledge, we can still have a conversation like adults. Like, I'm not here to try and, like, intimidate or anything like that. I want to talk to you like a grown-up, brother. And that didn't happen. I wasn't afforded that luxury. I was talking a fair bit on that call about how I felt about the situation and what I felt was right. And I also said on that call that I didn't think that a retroactive split was right, because of all the reasons I've mentioned. But it is what it is, man. And then we came off the call and I felt pretty let down by it, to be honest. This is where the plot gets even more ridiculous, and I'm sorry this is a long video, guys, but this is mad, and this is emotionally exhausting, this bit. So I read a bunch of comments on Instagram from this person talking about the contract, saying things that aren't actually in the contract. I'm like, who the f is this? So I message him and be like, yo, by the way, you're misinformed. The contract actually doesn't state that it's on me to clear the samples. Then I click on the profile, I realise that it's Kujo's girlfriend, so I immediately unsend all those messages, because to be honest, look, he was getting grief from my fans, and I think to myself, you know what, he needs someone supporting him, even though that he's been an arsehole. I don't want to, like, start messaging his girlfriend and shit, whatever. I'll leave her out of this. But she sees that I've unsent the messages, and she instigates the conversation, says, have you done an oopsie?
Oh, it looks like we did a little oopsie here. Yeah, I didn't realize you knew Kujo personally. I was trying to explain myself fairly, but I have no interest in affecting any of his personal relationships. Only took me a second to figure out on your profile. Not interested in fucking up the dude's life. I just want this situation fairly resolved. I'm not interested in him being screwed over for publishing at all. I too have been a struggling producer for ages. It's only the past 2 years things have been blowing up, but I do want to get a video I poured my heart and soul into back online and figure out how Kujo can get his publishing money ASAP.
We start chatting for a long time. We'll put those messages up so that you can read it. It actually ends up being, it seems,
fuck it.
She sees that I've unsent the messages and she instigates the conversation, says, have you done an oopsie? We start chatting for a long time. We'll put those messages up so that you can read it.
Listen, I hear you understand you were taken aback and had no idea any of this was going on. I also know what it's like to pour your heart and soul into a song. I tried so hard to empathize with you, but that all died when you made your public statements. I can understand you're informing your community of the status of the Sick Boy music video. However, inciting them to go harass him while deforming things that were said/done to villainize him, painting him as this scheming, greedy, envious character when that couldn't be furthest from the truth, pretending he only came after you because the track is successful, saying that he's asking for more than he's owed, saying he's uncooperative and implying he's not willing to do anything about it. Those are all lies that you fed your community, and we both know it. I know that all the deceitful people in this industry can make any last person paranoid, but he is not out to get you. He has a very strongly anchored sense of justice, and I can assure you he has never meant to step on anyone's toes. You tell your fans You expecting him to at least come to you directly? Hasn't he told you that he was 100% sure you were fully involved? I don't know.
It seems to me like it's like semi-amicable after a while of talking to each other. Like you can pause this and read this if you want. It's like basically the long and short of it is like she feels like Kujo's been misrepresented and feels like it's a lot of the industry's fault, my lawyer's fault and stuff like that, which is kind of what Kujo feels like, right? She then threatens to break my kneecaps, which, even though it's a little bit out of pocket, you know me, I laugh about it. The thing that rubs me up about things like...
She said LOL. She joking on that one, but...
Even though it's a little bit out...
But if I take it public, I'll make sure your boyfriend doesn't get grief, okay? Even though I don't feel like he's dealt with this perfectly, but I know you feel the same about me. Leave him out of this if you do, please look. Or else... I'm flying to London, I'm breaking your kneecaps. I have nothing to gain crushing as a producer's career.
Out of pocket, you know me, I laugh about it. The thing that rubs me up about things like that is, if that had been the other way around, I never actually once got violent about this situation. If that had been the other way around, they would have been like, Ren's such a...
Okay. All right. Well, Kujo, keep pissing Ren off, please, because I like this mode of Ren, bro. That shit's beastly. I'm here for it.